Okay, I think I'm recording. So, something I've wanted to do for a while too is I've kind of wanted to play some old throwback games. So, I got my good old PS1 emulator pulled up, and we're going to play some PS1 games. We're going to start with the Grandstream Saga. This is a game from my childhood. Probably the first game I ever truly played as a young child. So this game, um, truly means a lot to me if I can get it to work. Um, it's not like a great game. It's not like an amazing game, but we're gonna play it on this channel, even if nobody watches it. I don't really care. Um, I want to eventually say I will play Persona, all of the Persona games, and then probably Shin Megami Tensei if I can get it to work. There's some other things I want to do. I now have I want to do like Legend of Zelda type runs with 3 hearts, though I need to get my controller fixed for that because Dolphin is finicky. But yeah, see if I can get this to run. I haven't actually tried to run this. Analog mode forcing is disabled. Controller will start in digital mode. I don't know what that means, but I guess we'll find out, huh? I love how this game was distributed by THQ. We're gonna watch this opening cinematic here because it matters. But we're only gonna watch it this first time. In that world between beginning and end lie established happenings laid out, chapter to chapter, in the books of the Almighty Being. And each and every event written there emanates from the will of the author. The pages that complete each chapter we call time. This is louder than me, isn't it? Probably barely. But who is to know when and if the story ends? There's a little more than that. That's fine. Let's turn it down just a touch. Yeah, okay, I have a memory card in. Audio. No spoilers. There's very little voice acting in this, so scenes that aren't voice acted, I'll read out myself. Most dialogues. This game is interesting because this is one of the first games to have anime cutscenes. Not like the first or anything like that. Nothing super crazy, but yeah, it was very revolutionary around that time for having, anime cutscenes, and they're not like great or anything, but they exist. Um, I don't know how long I'll go. Maybe 30, 40 minutes. Just something to start. This first scene here is animated. Did it really? Oh. That should have been voiced. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't. It's been a hot minute to play the game, I guess. Oh, it's in Japanese!
世界を二分する戦争が勃発し、人類は滅亡の危機に瀕した。異なる魔法の力を文明の基盤とし、対立する2つの軍勢、魔導帝国軍と精霊同盟軍は互いに相譲らず、ついに帝国は禁断の超魔導兵器で敵の中枢を破壊する作戦を実行した。それは大地の地脈を粉砕し、大変動を引き起こした。地軸は大きく傾き、地表は完全に水没した。そして地上に根ざしたあらゆる生命と文明は滅びた。
I don't know why this is in Japanese.
しかし滅亡の危機を予見した賢者たちは最後の魔導機エアリムを使用し、4つの陸地を浮上させて生き残った人類を滅亡の危機から救った。
I guess I should give the TLDR of what's going on, but I'll do it after the cutscene.
年に一度各大陸の上空に出現し、賢者がその力を引き出す仕組みとされた。それは人類に義務付けられた哀れな儀式であった。わずかに生き延びた人々を乗せ、最後の大地はそれぞれに天空を飛び続けた。しかし数年前より魔導帝国の復活が噂され、大陸の賢者たちが突然行方不明となった。新たな浮上エネルギーを得ることができない各大陸は次第に落下しつつある。紺碧の空と海の狭間で世界は確実に終末へと向かっていた。
Okay, so what's going on is that this is in a future or a reality where a couple of warring kingdoms basically nuked the planet. So the evil organization of Grand Wizards, or whatever, I don't know, went to war with one of the other nations, and they created this, like, machine weapon of war that would destroy kind of like the ground that this other, like, rivaling kingdom stood on. And so what ended up happening is it it made the land uninhabitable. So each nation kind of decided that they would lift their lands into the sky. As kind of like a countermeasure until they can fix the problem. So I think we're on the Wind Island. I think that's where our main character is from. And they've lifted all four of the lands into the sky. You have the wind, fire, water, and like thunder. I think they're the four lands. And we will visit like all four of them over the course of the game. But yeah, so that happened like 100 years or so in the past. And we've now reached an age where the lands are starting to collapse. They're starting to sink. So what at least here in the wind, or the land of winds, what they've been doing is they've been cutting off like pieces of their continent so they could stay afloat, basically. And that's the TLDR. I think it's going to be kind of a tragedy if all the animated cutscenes are in Japanese, but I think I know the story well enough to say what's going on. This was the only ISO I could find, so it is what it is. We'll keep playing. I think most of the text is in English, and if the text is in English, that's fine. Several years have passed since the wise men who lived at the Four Islands disappeared. Each land is now slowly running out of the energy to float and drifting into the sea. Somewhere between the sky and the ocean lies the wind continent of Shelf. To slow down its descent, parts of the land are being sliced off, making it lighter. The town of Verona is located on the land of Shelf. As the world approaches its certain doom, the inhabitants hope for salvation. A huge mountain stands in the center of the land. At its base stands a small shack. There lives an archaeologist named Valos and his adopted son, Eon. The two are responsible for slicing off the land with the help of a magic stone. Today, after their work is completed, the two head back home. Eon, where have you been? I moved the bird's nest to a safe place. I see. It was a valiant rescue, but very foolish. What's wrong, Valos? You look troubled. The truth is, Eon, the magic stone we used today to slice off the land was the very last one. Oh no, what are we gonna do? We won't be able to make the land any lighter. It'll probably sink. But we need to have a long talk. Let's go inside. Isn't there anything we can do to stop Shelf from sinking? I'm afraid not. The magic has steadily decreased over the last few years. Sadly, each continent is sinking towards the sea. And if we do not find answers soon, the lands will vanish. What about the magic stones? The one we used today was the last one. We can't slice off any more land. We can't depend on the other continents either. We can't even be sure of where they are. The other continents use the same floating power as ours. They are called Vokos, Aquas, and Zephyr. I wonder how they are faring. I hope they're even still there. It saddens me to think of our grim future. I'm afraid we are running out of time. Eon, why don't you make us some tea now? Alright, here's the tea set. Is there anything else I have to do? Here's the stove. Yeah, okay, I have the tea set. Oh, you know what I have to do? Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I need to set a fire in the stove. You light a fire in the stove. I'm sorry, Valos. I put out the fire before I went out. It will take some time for the water to boil. Tell me some more. Alright, we can talk for a while we wait for the water to boil. Now, Eon, you're becoming quite proficient in the use of magic. You have a very quick mind. I discovered that there may be a way to save our continent. Really? How? The wise man Zora was the servant of the wind spirit. Since Zora's disappearance, the land's power to float has steadily decreased. I've been thinking. If we solve the secret of the wise men's power, we may be able to save Shilth. Now I'm going to ask the Elder for permission to enter the Kilia Shrine. I have a feeling that is where the wise men's secrets are hidden. But isn't it? Yes, it's dangerous. Many have been lost in there. I may never return, but I must at least try. If anything happens, don't come after me, Eon. There's no reason to endanger your life, too. I didn't mean to bring this up. Please don't worry about it. Well, I think it's time for some tea. Eon, why don't you make us some tea? Water boiled. Honor that tea's getting made. Help! Something horrible has happened. What brings you into our home in such a hurry? I'm sorry, Valos, but it's very urgent. The tavern owner's son, Roddy, has disappeared. All we found was his shoe by the cliff. Do you think he may have fallen? By the cliff? Do you think he was there when we sliced off the land? Don't jump to conclusions, Ray. Let's consider the situation. Can I see the shoe? Perhaps my magic can be of some help. I'll find him with the magic of locating. I will locate the child using some magic from the basement. You should wait here. Magic of locating. Take me to the owner of this shoe. The effect of the magic seems stronger than usual. Where has Valos gone? I think I follow him, if memory serves. The magic still seems active. Maybe it has something to do with Valos' magic being more powerful than usual. I feel an ominous presence. Is Valos alright? The magic portal is still open. Maybe I should go find Valos. Is that better? That might be a little bit better. This game's loud, and I know I'm quiet. Which could be like a really big problem. Wiseman Cemetery, Basement 1. Eon, are you disobeying my orders? I told you to wait. I'm sorry. I thought you could use some help. Take a look over here. Do you see those metal scraps lying around? I suspect that this is the Wise Men Cemetery. I've never been here before. It is a sacred place. All the wise men who helped lift the lands lie here. I guess when the slice of land was cut off, the tremors tore a hole in the wall. Eon, there may be danger. Please be on the lookout. Yes, I felt an ominous presence as soon as I got here. Your instincts have never ceased to amaze me. Listen, Eon. Stay here while I look around. What is this? A bright glow emanates from your left arm. You feel a mysterious power fill the room. Suddenly, a strong feeling overwhelms you, and an image appears. It is the image of a soldier you have never seen before. The soldier's weapon is imprinted in your mind. Eon, what have you done now? It wasn't me. When I touched the scraps, the scepter began to glow. Your scepter? What did it do? There seems to be some magic embedded in it. You were wearing it when you were found. I wonder what else it can do. I fear that there is danger ahead of us. I better go alone. Stay here and wait for me. Stay here and wait? Nah. Strange little scraps lying around. Okay, we've already done the thing. What are you doing? I asked you to wait. Sorry, Valos. I guess my curiosity is getting the best of me. Well, just be very careful. There's a green crystal to the west. It seems to have a certain power when you touch it. Be sure to examine it. It might be of help. So yeah, these green crystals here are like save spots. Okay, yeah, we can't go either of those places yet. What is this? Oh no, it's alive! Phew, that was close, but I'm in trouble now. The light is streaming out of the scepter. It is surrounding you, filling you with some kind of power. Do I stand a chance against fighting against this thing? At least he only has one arm. Ow. There we go. You defeated the Guardian. What is this? When I look at the remains, I see the image of a soldier, and I seem to have gained his armor. So yeah, the scepter basically allows you to like copy weaponry, essentially. I wonder if this stone could be a magic stone. You cannot pick it up because of the barrier. Strong power overcomes you. My scepter is glowing again. I wonder why. Someone speaks to you through your mind. You have come to the Wise Men's Cemetery. Let's test your skills. I am Zora. Fate has brought you here. Take this orb of the wind and bring it to my child, Arcia, to save Shilf. May the spirits protect you. The wise man told me I should take the orb. You take the orb of the wind. The barrier was released. A strange voice must have been Zora. Phalos told me about him. The wise man of the wind. What kind of power does the scepter have anyway? You feel that you are getting stronger. You have gained a level. Thought I told you to be more careful. I saw you were wearing some armor. Where is it? And how did you get it? The scepter restored it from the metal scraps. Really? The scepter has that kind of power? Must be one of those legendary weapons. But it can't be. Those weapons were lost many years ago. Well, you seem to be alright, but try to stay out of trouble. I found Roddy. He was behind the pillar. It's alright, Roddy. No need to be frightened anymore. We should let your parents know that you are safe. I will use my magic to bring the two of you back to town. Eon, please take it back home. I have some more things I'd like to investigate. I'll see you later. Phalos, please be careful. Eon and Roddy return to town using Valos' magic. The town of Arona is already dark. I don't need you. You're just trying to be a hero. I can find the way back home myself. What a brat. Roddy, where have you been? We were very worried. Da, 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 da. Always loved this game's music. Maybe it's because it's just nostalgic to me. Eon, you have found my son. Thank you so much. I hope my son has also expressed his gratitude. No, he has not. Roddy, Eon saved your life. Based. I'm sorry, Eon. I'll never run away again. Thank you for finding him. I'm very grateful to you. Just let me know if you ever need anything. Okay, Roddy, let's go inside. Why don't you stay here? Yes, but the tavern is. Hey, you saved my son again, so even though you're a kid, you can come in. It's very late now. You must be starving. Come in and eat. Here's some fried herbs and freshwater fish. Enjoy your meal. Hey, how is business over at the apothecary? What can I say? There used to be a lot of airships that would come by. But with the sightings of the battleship Vangel, business has not been good. The Despot pirates have been coming here for their supplies. There's a rumor that they made a treaty with the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army being like the sorcerers or whatever. Even the pirates are afraid they won't survive. It could be true. By the way, what happened to my fried herbs? Oops, I gave them to Eon. Thank you, Dougal. I better get going. Do you have a place to stay? Yes, I think I'll stay at the church. I see. Well, I hope you've had enough to eat. And Ian, if you ever need some help, please come see me. Those fried herbs are really delicious. Hey, my health is restored. Okay, I think we need to go into the church. The Despat pirates are actually good people. They help those that are in trouble. Once in a while they come here to get supplies, but lately their intentions have been questionable, because they made a treaty with the Imperial Army. I would love to be an air pirate and fly around. Oh, this is the church. Is there a save crystal around here? Maybe it's in the basement. Oh, it's you. I thought you were the priest. Where could he be? Lately, the priest has been behaving strangely. The other day, I saw a strange girl praying inside the church, but I never saw her again. Seems suspicious for such a small town. I actually don't remember where the priest is hiding. Door is locked. This door is also locked. To ask. Oh, he just says he'll help if we need his help. Door is locked. Gate is locked at night. Blah blah. Don't feel right, quite right. Everything is spinning. By the way, last night I was taking my usual walk. Suddenly I heard a strange noise coming from the church. When I asked the priest, he didn't have an answer. I think it's suspicious. Do I go back in? Ah. Who's that? It's very late. Is that you, Eon? What are you doing here? Is something wrong? I was hoping that I could sleep here tonight. The gates of Verona are already locked. Alright, just for tonight. Thank you. Must be God's will that brought you here. You should say a prayer before you go to sleep. Yes, I have had quite an exciting day. Found this beautiful gem and... Oh my, could that be the Orb of the Wind? Where did you get it? And what about Arcia? Oh, I just remembered something. Excuse me. What is going on? Where is he going? Arcia. That's the name. The name that the wise men cemetery said. Where did this dude just like disappear off to? There we go. Found a passage to the basement. Church basement. Kind of like they've been hiding her here. Something is on the table. Do you want to take a look at it? You take the silver comb. Whose comb could this be? Why is it in the basement? There seems to be a lock of hair left in the comb. A girl's image appears in front of you. So there's the girl we're looking for. Who are you? My controller disconnect? Controller being weird. The girl named Arcia. This is awkward. What are you doing in here? The orb of the wind. Maybe you are. Tell me the truth. Are you also after the orbs? No, you are Valis' son. You couldn't be one of them. However, you know about Arcia's existence. I should explain some things to you. Follow me. Exposition dump. I had a girl named Arcia hidden in the back room. She was the child of an old friend who asked me to take care of her. The other day, she was kidnapped by the Imperial Army. I was helpless. Did my controller fuck up again? Yes. Really need to fix this controller. Maybe what I do when I get the cash. They were looking for the Orb of the Wind, which you have now. You must have heard about the Imperial Army. They're trying to take over. I heard that they are stationed on the continent of Zephyr. She must be imprisoned on their battleship, the Vangle. It must be fate that has brought you here, but no. I cannot let you get into such a dangerous situation. Dear God, what should I do? I mean, I got this. It's fine. Sneak onto the airship. You look unhappy. What's wrong? I really want to get on board the Vangle, but I don't know how. What? Board the Vangle? What a crazy idea. But since you saved my son's life, I owe you a favor. Let me see what I can do for you. The Despat pirates are going to make contact with the Vangle soon. If you hide in the cargo, you can get onto the guy, the Good. The Jude? The Good might be right. Hide in the chest outside. I'll make sure they take you. Midnight. A member of the Despat Air Pirates have entered the tavern to get some supplies. Hey, sorry about the time. Hello, Jill. It's been a long time. How's business? Pah, there are only good times for pirates. How about the supplies I'm here for? Yeah, I've got them. It'll cost you 8,345 gems. That's too much. Charging you 10% more for coming so late at night. You sure are greedy. Here are the gems. Thanks. Be careful with that box. It's Laramie's special order. What? Laramie's? I better be careful then. Thanks for letting me know. If there was any damage to it, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Alright, guys, let's go. Next time, we'll stay longer. Let's pick these up. Be very careful. Handle them with special care. After loading the supplies, the Despats head towards the meeting point with the Vangle. Good airship. Gandor, what's the status on the engines? We overheated them a little, but I got it under control. We're pushing the limit, though. Pushing the limit? We're only at 70%. I know, the engines need a serious overhaul. I'll have Xeris take care of it after this mission. Why are we suddenly getting involved with the Imperial Army? They are searching for the 4 orbs that belong to the continents. They asked us to assist them in their quest. I see. There must be a lot at stake. Is that why you're being so cautious? This is a dangerous mission. We can't be careless. Yes, sir. I'll make sure the crew still knows the drill. Gandor, don't judge me too harshly. I just can't tell you the reason for my behavior. Why are the orbs so important to the Imperial Army? Some say they hold the secrets to the continent's floating power. We already know it's true. What's in here? It feels heavy. Sure, because you're carrying it the wrong way. Oh yeah? If you weren't such a weakling, I wouldn't have to work so hard. How would you like to carry it by yourself, then? Stop complaining at the work. Laramie can get pretty impatient. Let's see. Phew. Oh, she's not here. Let's put it in her room for now. I don't want to keep dragging this thing around. Agreed. Done. Let's head back before Gandor misses us. It's her pet parrot. What a great start. Were you watching me while I was in the shower? What are you doing on this airship? Like a despat. I'm sure you didn't come all this way to watch you take a shower. Keep your big beak shut. That's gotta fucking sting. Parrot's onto something. You'd better have a good excuse for sneaking onto our ship. What are you doing on... Okay, you just asked that. This dialogue can be a little, sketch. It's... Why are you mumbling? We aren't on a public transportation system, you know. Let's make a deal. If you bring me the finest jewel on this ship, I'll let you stay. I won't turn you into the captain. The storage room is full of treasures. Let's see what you're capable of. Are you familiar with the layout of the ship? Great, I guess I'll have to help you a bit. I'd probably go save and stop. A little bit of a cold. Maybe it's allergies, but... Someone's coming. Hide quickly. That was close. Let's go. Here's a save spot right here. Spirit speaks to you through the crystal. Do you wish to save? Alright, I think this little introduction to the Grandstream Saga is fine. Going over about 45 minutes. I just wanted a small, like, introduction part to this while I had the time to do so. I think I'm going to call this section on YouTube, like, King's, like, Throwback Arcade or whatever. I have a lot of games I want to play for this, so... yeah, we're going to start with a nostalgic one. Thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Hope you really enjoy this game, because I certainly did as a young child.